Hi, little guy. I'm trying to record a video here. Leave me alone. Hello and welcome. What we're going to cover today is the fact that my witch farm over here stopped working, and so I'm going to go over some troubleshooting tips to get it going again. Now this is the exact same, pretty much exact same design I already gave a tutorial on. The only difference is I have reduced this down to a smaller size, and the redstone I have put them above the blocks. These are the blocks that had the tripwire hooks on them, and I'm just now running the redstone on top rather than under, and then that goes down to the blocks with our torches on it. And this allows me to put a redstone lamp here, and that way I can see when witches are spawning inside and when they're not. And if I stand over here, generally they spawn pretty good, and they are, well, they're not doing it. So, troubleshooting tip number 1. Know where your chunk borders are. That's kind of the biggie. An easy way to do that in survival is to set fires. Let me grab some netherrack and I will be right back with you. The easiest way to do this, yeah, right about here. Yeah, right up here. It don't matter. Set yourself a fire where you're not going to start a major forest fire. Back yourself way the heck away. Oh, wait. Make sure your render distance is set way down. And I've already done that. But that makes this part so much easier. And then back away until the fire disappears. And there we go. Now you would think that, oh, this border here is my chunk border. But it's not. It's just where the visuals go out. So this border, what you're going to want to do, including this block, is now move forward 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is your actual border. Your actual chunk border right here. And I can prove that a little easier if there weren't so many trees around. Because I really don't want to set them on fire. Let's see if I can or not. If I do, then I do. Tell you what, let's take that out anyways. Any fire spreading? Okay. When I come back over in this direction, the 2 fires that are in one chunk should disappear as I back up this way. And there we go. So that's why that's the chunk border. And then if I backed up another 16 blocks, then the other fires should go out as a group. There. Okay, so that's my one border over there. And then we do that going in the north-south direction. So we can come this way until the fire goes out. Assuming I can still see the fire. Can I see the fire? I don't know. Tell you what, let's go. Can I go this way around? Where am I? Okay, so sheep! You're in my way. Thank you. Yep, okay, so this is the border. Oh, this has gotten so much more complicated than it needed to be. This is not the border, but you start here, and again, you count 8 forward. So 1, Oh, we're just gonna do it this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's our border. Get my netherrack back. And now we can count 16 back towards the center to find our center chunk. So counting that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I'll keep doing this until I get back to the center. I'll see you back at the center. Alright, so here I am back. I've got all my chunks marked with the granite and the cobblestone squares. Actually, let's bump my render distance back up to where I normally have it. And about 32 chunks. There we go. Get it all rendered in. And so you can see kind of how far away I have to go. Right there's my witch hut. So that's sort of chunk number 0. I came out 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. And then kind of a diagonal across, and then it's 4 with 1 on each side, and then a diagonal. So it is within this area that you need to check and light up for caves and underground pockets, and actually not just this area, but perhaps even a little further out. Like for myself, I stand sometimes over by the portal, in which case then the game loads 4 chunks around you. So it would be good to go out just a little bit further. Another couple chunks, another couple chunks. But also if you're standing right at the bottom of the drop chute for the witch hut, right at ground 0 here, then well, all you have to do is light up for 4 chunks out. So let us go and see about how we can do this. Alright, so what I like to do is I copy my survival world and I put the copy into creative so I can fly around and do this faster. And I think for recording this video that's what I'm going to do as well. And then I come back into my survival world and I already know where all the pockets are, and it's easier to just go straight to them and light them up. But you can certainly do this method first off straight away in your survival world. But let me go and make a creative world. Copy world. I'm just going to rename this to Troubleshooting Witch Hut. Oh my goodness. Witch Hut. Game mode. Creative. Yeah, I know. And oh, I keep talking about simulation distance. That's this, and that's why I say 4 chunks away from the witch hut. Your simulation distance tells the game how far away from you to calculate things like redstone activation, mob spawns, leaf block decay, fire spreading. And if you have this set up higher, the risk becomes you have mobs spawning outside the 4 chunk distance and wandering in closer to your witch farm, potentially shutting it off because of the mob caps. But if you have this set low, then you don't really run that risk. And everything else should be okay. I don't really need the daylight cycle. I don't need that on. Let's actually do that. Okay. And play. Alright, and I think we have to, yep, personal game mode, go into creative. Everything else should still be okay. So now to find all of these mobs, oh, that is so much nicer. To find all these underground pockets, you are going to need a fence post and some falling blocks. And I recommend either starting right at your witch hut, down below, or out at the perimeter. I think I'm going to start out here at the perimeter. Where's my last chunk? Right about here. And right in through here somewhere is my corner. Oh, and I have some funky rendering issues, I see. Okay, well, let's try it this way. So I'm way outside the range of where I need to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig down a little bit. Maybe to there. And then hollow out 3 blocks. Put a fence post behind me. Back up to it. And drop some blocks on me. It's an X-ray tray. Okay, well, see right there. There's a pocket that has a mob in it that's not lit up. And it looks like it's a drowned. And likewise, I've got more pockets over there, but I think they're outside my range. Yeah, I can hear them right there. So let's go ahead and just start. Well, yeah, let's just start lighting some of these things up. So he was somewhere over in this area. Go down, go down, go down. Yeah, I can hear him. Okay. There he is. You are going to want, in addition to torches, you are going to want some sea pickles. Just for situations like this. Oh yeah, I've got a whole crew of them down here. Hide behind the seaweed. How dare you? Alright, that looks pretty good. It's pretty well lit. And so now on to the next one. Okay, I kept hearing a drowned over this way as I was putting these in. So let's go over here. Try this spot. Okay, yeah, right there. I can turn to my right. There is kind of a major... Okay, and there's a spider over there too. In front of me someplace. Alright. So, first off, this drowned. Hi, sheepy. Is somewhere over in here. Is that... Oh, hey. First time. Die. And then light it up. Okay. So I troubleshot this before. That's what this is from. Wow, okay. So I think maybe the spiders were over this way somewhere. No, let's just go down. Wait. I heard something. Okay, yep, And this is where these guys must be hiding. Yeah. Who's down here? See, I thought I had everything found and lit up, but obviously I did not. Hi. No. No. Bad skeleton. Holy cow. Yeah. And as I am finding these pockets, I'm kind of writing down the coordinates, or at least keeping track. So when I go back to my survival world, I can find them a whole heck of a lot easier. Where else did I see them? Let's just kind of go here, maybe? Yep. See, it's nothing in here, but certainly something could spawn in here. Light it up. I don't have to keep coming back in and doing these things. And we should be getting pretty close. You know what? I think that's pretty good. Again, I don't know why there's one random square there that's dark. Alright, big test is, does the farm actually work? Let's get a little closer. See what happens. Oh, there was one spawn. There's another one or a few. Let's go to the bottom. Pig just really likes hanging out there for some reason. Let's go to the bottom, see what's happening down here. Yep. Because sometimes they'll spawn 2 or 3 or 4. But the light will only blink once because they all get dropped at the same time. So there you go. And obviously, I know you can go through and light up the main obvious caves like this, but it's all those little hidden pockets where the drowned are spawning that's going to hold up your rates. Something else that you can try. If your farm just really isn't spawning witches and kind of never has spawned witches, you can verify that they are actually spawning on the block where you think they're supposed to be spawning. What you can do is start up a fresh world with the same seed as what you're using, and in creative mode, give yourself a command block. That's simply / give command. Oh, give, sorry. At self. Command block. And then you only really need one because it gives you an infinite number. And then what you want to do is you can set down 3 command blocks. The first one, it's this command, kill at E. Now this is a square bracket. I know it looks like a parenthesis, but it's not. And I've tried changing the font back to standard Minecraft font, but I can't figure out how. Can't find it in the code. If anybody knows how to change the font with a custom texture pack, please let me know down in the comments. But otherwise it's type equals witch, impulse, needs redstone, and then you put a button on it. And now this first one will kill all the random witches in the area so you don't get false positive results. Your next command block, you're going to want execute at E, so all entities, again the square bracket, type equals witch, tilde, 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 and then set block, tilde, tilde -1, so that's going to be 1 block under their feet. third tilde, and then just any solid block. I have concrete 15. The last number here is referring to the color of concrete. This is a repeat block and needs redstone, and that has a lever. And then if you follow the arrows, your third and final block is again kill all entities type equals witch. And this one is always active, and it's a chain block. So first of all, you'd want to kill all the witches, and then you turn that on right away. And then you're basically checking in your witch hut, so when the witch spawns, it automatically gets killed, and your the block under its feet gets changed. So yeah, you can verify which block they're getting spawned on. And then the notion is, that's north for me. You want 4 blocks for your floor. So if they're getting spawned there, they're actually getting spawned in the northwest corner. So you need all 4 of these to be your, basically your killing platform. So whichever block they get spawned on, the northwest corner is your target blocks. And so then once you verified where they're actually spawning, then you can go back into your original survival world and make sure that those are the blocks you're using for your killing floor. So like I say, that's one more thing that you can try to see where your witches are spawning. Okay, all that being said, FoxyNoTail did put out a video a little while ago, a tutorial on how to find unlit caves, where he uses command blocks to basically find mobs underground. And that's a pretty good video, so I recommend checking it out. I will leave a link down in the description. And now myself, I'd probably use the set block command rather than the fill command like he does, but nevertheless, still a good video. Recommend checking it out. And there we go. That's kind of my last little tip on how to improve the rates of the witch farm. So thanks for watching, and bye.